Peace, peace, family. Climb on in. How y'all doing? Climb on in this deal. What y'all got going on? I'm on my phone today. See if I can tag some people. Y'all climb in while I'm tagging people. Follow on in this deal. Shalom, shalom. Hold on, let me get my tag on real quick. I'm just tagging right now. Climb on up in here. But I'm almost done. Peace, peace, family. Climb in. Yeah, today was a long day in the laboratory or in the herbal office. As always, a lot of packages going out. Hold on, I'm still tagging people. I'm able to tag a lot more when I'm on my phone and not on my computer, so that's what's up. 1 minute, y'all. Climb on in here. A lot of people been asking me about my herbal collection and what's the best alkaline herbs. All I deal with is with alkaline herbs. I don't mess with anything GMO. I don't mess with anything that's hybrided. I don't mix with anything that's spliced gene or none of that. All my herbs have seeds in them. All my herbs come from either Jamaica, Africa, some from Mexico. So I just wanted to show y'all my herbal collection and truly talk about this system and how I created it to systematically heal your body. So I'm going to show y'all a few of my herbal compounds. Y'all climb on in here. Astro Smith, shalom, shalom, brother Paul Bateman. Y'all climb on in here. Climb on in. I'm going to change my camera around a little taste. Hold on. So, yeah, man, I had a long day today. Man, like we ship out hundreds of packs a day, y'all. That's a lot. That's how much work we actually doing out here. We're trying to heal the entire world. So y'all know that's a lot on the brother. But I got an amazing team, amazing squad now. And they've been getting down. You know what I'm saying? They learning the herbs very well. They putting them together good. They learning how to ratio them out right. So, you know, everything going good. But a lot of people was asking me, what's my favorite herbs? I get that a lot. And I can't really say what's my favorite herbs. So I'm going to show you the herbs that I buy. You know what I'm saying? Because all the herbs I buy is my favorite herbs. All the herbs I buy is very, very highly electrical. Most of them, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Most of them are at least 8.2 and up on the potential hydrogen scale as far as the electrical conductivity, or what they call the potential hydrogen pH balance. None of them are acid at all, but some of them are right at 7. You know what I'm saying? I like them higher, but it's very, very hard to find a few of them that's 8 and up. Most of mine is. But, man, y'all don't understand the lengths I go through to get herbs this potent. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people be like, I threw up when I took them. I boo-booed for like 5 hours in a row. And that's because, we do so much research before we actually purchase our herbs, y'all. And again, most of them come from Africa. Some of them come from Jamaica. A lot of them coming from Jamaica now with the new connect we got. We got a few of them come from everywhere. So let me flip my camera and we're going to go through that. And then we're going to actually go through how to systematically heal the body with the herbs and why my protocols is the way they are. So if y'all can see the herbs, type in some 9s and we're going to get everything started. And I'm going to start from this end, and I'm going to go to that end. Give me some 9s, and we're going to get it started. And I'm going to show y'all why I buy what I buy. And show y'all a few companies you can go to if you run out. So say if my Connect run out, because when my Connect run out, what my Connect got to do, they strip straight from the trees. Anybody know Yahki and Yahki Healing? I love bark. I'm a bark and root guy. Leaves is cool, you know what I'm saying? Leaves are cool, but I'm a bark and root guy. That's where the bitters at, and the bitters is what really cleans up the mucosa, the mucous membrane, and that's true healing when you're able to clean the mucous membrane, clean the skin, and flush the lymphatic system and focus on them kidneys. That's how I heal. So I'm always into roots. I'm always into bark. I'm always into the branches. The leaves are good, but I'm into the bitters because the bitters is what really astringe, pull, and tug on that body. Now, when you want to get into rebuilding, of course, you can get into leaf. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go through that as well. All right. So everything I'm showing y'all is the best herbs. Anything I got on here, any of my shelves is all alkaline, is what I use for all of my products. But I want to show y'all the best ones. All right. So the best herbs that I think personally, from all the hundreds and hundreds of healing cases that I have personally, me and my squad, these is what we use the most. Plantain leaf. All right. Plantain leaf. I mean, this is very, 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 very powerful herb. It is a bitter too. You can taste a little sweetness in it, but this is what pulls and tugs on that lymphatic system and on the kidneys, y'all. Plantain leaf. Okay. Another one is slippery elm bark. The inner bark. Make sure if y'all buying slippery elm, y'all buying the inner bark. Not the out bark, but the inner bark. This is very good for the digestive system and the mucous membrane. So when people got HIV or people got herpes, you're going to be giving them this. You're going to make your digestive tonic or your digestive tincture or your digestive capsules to cleanse out that mucus and cleanse up them lymph nodes that's in that transverse colon. You're going to get this should be a part of your regimen. Slippery elm. Inner bark, the inner bark, not the outer bark. Inside the bark. That's why I look like this color. You're going to see my other barks, they're very dark. But this the inside of the bark. All right. Lily of the Valley. This is a herbal strengthener and it's full of iron fluorine and iron phosphate. And I'm talking about packed with iron phosphate to give you a lot of energy. Lily of the Valley. Okay. What we got behind here? White oak bark. White oak bark. Remember, I'm a bark guy. White oak bark. This actually pulls on the lymphatic too and is very good for inflammation. This is why I put this inside of my teeth compound, because it's very good for receding gums, swollen gums. Very good for it. Very good for it. What else we got back here? Plantain. Bugleweed. This is actually called greater bugleweed. Another thing that's full of iron phosphate. Bugleweed is a bitter that I use in one of my tonics. This is good for the heart. It literally cleans out the heart valves and let the heart pump a lot of blood to the kidneys faster. So if you're really trying to cleanse up the kidneys, bugleweed. I mean, it really, really open up them airways and the vessels and the arteries to get heart down into them kidneys so you can filter more. Each one of my compounds got at least 14 to 20 herbs inside of them. That's why I only list the main ingredients. So even if you don't see bugleweed in my compounds, bugleweed is in all of my compounds, y'all, because it's very full of iron phosphate. Remember, all I talk about is iron phosphate because that truly that's our mechanism of healing when it comes to us being so-called black men and women. You know what I'm saying? When you get into Caucasians, their mineral is zinc. You know what I'm saying? Zinc phosphate. Ours is iron phosphate, calcium phosphate. Okay. We got the white oak bark. All right, bladderwrack flakes. These are bladderwrack flakes. I love bladderwrack flakes. Put these in all of my this purple bladderwrack flakes. These go in all of my herbs too. You can never ever forget about the kelp. Kelp and nori is the same thing. If you ever see people eat on nori sea rolls and nori sea plates and pallets, them are the same thing, kelp. So whenever you get into this, you get into the bromines and you get into the iodides. All right, bromines and iodides. This is where you get your bladderwrack from, your kelp from, your sea mosses, okay? Or what they call Irish moss. These are the actual flakes. If you can look at them, these are flakes. Let me see if I can open them up for you real quick. Hold on, family. See, these are flakes. That's what it looked like when it's dried out and it's flaked up. These are good to make capsules in. These are good to basically grind up and do powders with. These is very good. Whenever you get into the sea, you get into your bromines and your iodines. This is where your calcium's at. It's where your calcium, your zinc, your gold, your copper. That's all in the sea. You know what I'm saying? Mix all the seeds together. All the sea plants, mix them together. It makes a powerful, powerful strengthener. A powerful strengthener because it's full of minerals, vital minerals. This is where you get vitamin from. It comes from vital minerals. All right. And then, of course, I have my sea moss powder. Notice the colors always, it's a variation of colors. The color will always vary because it's real. All right. These the powders. All right. What else we got? We got Mexican sarsaparilla. This Mexican sarsaparilla. Here at this compound, we got over 6 different sarsaparillas. Mexican sarsaparillas, I use these for my HIV, herpes patients, stage 4 cancer. The Mexican is very, very bitter. The Indian is pretty good. I love the Indian taste, but the Mexican is pretty bitter, but it gets the job done. Marshmallow root. All right, so whenever you get into saparilla also is very high in iron phosphate, very high, very electrical. It's very soothing. It combats inflammation. It actually opens up the kidneys. It cleanses the blood. I mean, we can go on and so forth when you get to sarsaparilla. Mexican is more bitter. All right, Jamaican cleanses more, but the bitter properties have so many flavonoids in them, and I need them to open up the kidneys. That's why I choose Mexican, and that's why I choose Indian. Jamaican is one of the most powerful ones, but it don't do what I needed to do as far as the body. I'm focused on kidneys. That's all I focus on, if y'all hear me. Kidneys, adrenals, and the lymphatic system, because you cannot cleanse nobody body if you don't open up their kidneys and cleanse their lymphatic system, all right? There goes some more sarsaparilla. All right, marshmallow root. Whew. Man, that marshmallow root is something crazy when it comes to truly cleansing the lymphatic system, y'all. I mean, we get people filtering in 3 to 4 days off marshmallow roots. Go on a 16-hour dry fast, drink you some marshmallow root tea. Man, it had them kidneys filtering so fast. So that's marshmallow root. Remember, I deal with roots and I deal with bark. Now, we're going to get into my leaf section. I got a whole lot of leaves, too. But I love to do my best first. All right? Cat's claw. Whenever you dealing with any type of STDs, whenever you dealing with any type of parasitics, whenever you dealing with any type of viral loads, you going to get cat's claw. Cat's claw is very, very good for cleansing out parasites, for cleansing out STDs, for cleansing out viral loads. Whenever you're dealing with viruses, most definitely get some cat's claw. All right. And if you ain't getting your cat's claw from Africa, don't even mess with it for real. All right. Here goes some more lily of the valley, of course. More bugleweed, greater bugleweed. Now, Cascara sagrande. All right. Now, this, since slippery am, I love to combine these and mix these together. This is what you call a natural laxative, but it have so many chemicals, natural chemicals that Yahweh made and put inside of it. Man, this will really restore your gut and to cleanse the mucus membrane, the mucosa. So whenever you're really trying to get rid of mucus in your gut, remember, you have to go after that gut first before you heal the whole body. Always get you some Cascara sagrande bark. Very good. Dr. Sabi, that's all he really truly talked about, this and sarsaparilla. Them were his favorite herbs other than sea moss. So very good for you. All right, let's go down. What y'all know about this? Chaparral. Chaparral, man, amazing herbs. Very, very plunging in calcium and in iron phosphate and in iron fluorine, and it's amazing blood cleanser. This will cleanse your blood up pretty good. You have to cleanse that blood, y'all. Period. No matter what you're doing, you gotta cleanse the blood. All right. So this chaparral. I'm waiting on my Jamaican Connect to give me this back. That's olive leaf. I need those back. We run out of that pretty quick because that's in the 3 bitters. Y'all know the 3 bitters taking over the world, right? If y'all ain't know. All right, quassia chips. Quassa. These chips, these are actually chips that come from a tree as well. This is what I use again for viral loads. I use this to cleanse the blood, to cleanse the arteries, cleanse the kidneys. Man, I use this for stimula. It actually increases your appetite. It actually takes away addictiveness. If you're addicted to cigarettes, you're addicted to weed, this is very good for addiction as well, y'all. Very good for addiction. And this quassia. Again, all of these must be alkaline. Make sure you get them all organic. Make sure you're not getting them from places off of Amazon or nothing like that, because all of them, man, they be messing with a lot of herbs and stuff like that, and the packaging they come in. Your herbs should not be in plastic more than a week from when you get it. Like we got some herbs in plastic bags right there. All of them gonna have to get put inside of a jar, y'all, because they can't be in plastic too long. Okay. All right, so yeah, quassia. Man, this is amazing. This is in my bitter one. This is in my bitter 1. A lot of these herbs I just showed y'all is truly in my bitters, man. My bitters, if you can ratio these, see, just putting this together ain't gonna work. You gotta learn the ratio, learn the chemical compositions and the chemical makeup, learn the electric charge to each serving, then mix them together according to the serving. Man, I'm telling you, you can heal anything. Healing is in biochemistry, y'all. Healing is in biochemistry. If you don't know biochemistry, then you can't truly call yourself a healer. All right, this is one of my best, though. One of the nastiest bitters you can ever taste in your life. Blessed thistle, or what they call holy thistle. You see that? Holy thistle, man, is one of my favorite herbs. It's full of iron phosphate. Of course, I mean, this is the phosphate group. Whenever you're looking for as many phosphates as you can get in one. Now, what phosphate is a conversion of phosphorus. Phosphorus grow from the soil of the ground, but the plant pick it up, and then the plant mixes phosphorus with chlorophyll. When the plant mixes phosphorus with chlorophyll, because phosphorus is an inorganic compound, chlorophyll is an organic compound. What I mean by that, it got hydrogen and it got carbon and oxygen inside of chlorophyll in the plant. So the plant eat the phosphorus from the ground, and then it converted and turned it into a phosphate. Blessed thistle does, man, it's an amazing job with that. That's what you actually call a phosphate. It's phosphorus that's been converted or have an amino acid chain that's connected to live elements. The cho, or the chi, what the Chinese call it. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Well, you can never have a oxygen and a carbon molecule without iron, because the only way to transfer any type of iron, you need the oxygen molecule. And this is full of that. And when you're dealing with cancer patients, you have to give them oxygen. You have to revitalize their cells and kill the parasite. And yes, cancer is dealing with a lot of parasites or viral loads too. If you really start getting into what it is, these are proteins that move like parasites. Remember, whenever we say parasite, we're not talking about a bug, or we're not talking about an actual worm. We're talking about a protein that truly moves like a bug or a worm. That's what parasite is. All right. Then, oh man, this is what I call the cellular strength right here. This was strength alpha leaf. You know, they feed these to horses. When horses get very malnutrition, guess what they feed them? Hay mixed with alfalfa, because what alfalfa do, alfalfa bulk you up. Alfalfa is full of chlorophyll. Alfalfa is full of what you call organic proteins, or what we call simple amino acid structures. You know what I'm saying? Full of lysine. Full of lysine. This is very good for you. It strengthens you up, and it will send a lot of electricity to them nerves. Everything I'm showing y'all is electrical herbs. And then we're going to show y'all how I put these things together in my compounds, and why Yahki Awakened Eye of Lotus Botanicals is truly out here doing an amazing job when it comes to healing. It's all about biochemistry, how you mixing these herbs, the ratio, and where you getting your herbs from. I deal with nothing but quality. If it ain't quality, I ain't buying it. I don't care if I got to spend 10 grand on one round. One round of herbs, that's what I'm going to do, because I don't need y'all spending money with me and y'all not getting healed. Okay? These are all my tinctures right here. We're going to get to that next. All right, now we're going to get into the berries. All right? Here go the berry section. Rose hips, not a berry, but let me move that to the side because I want to talk about rose hips later. All right. Y'all see that? The saw palmito berries. These are real good. Smell good too. Elderberry. Elderberries is some of your best berries you can get. It's really combative to the mucosa system. It's an oxidizer. It will oxygenate your skin, your blood. I mean your brain. It feeds the brain. It's very, very good for the mucosa system. It's good for flus, viruses, colds. I mean, I put this in all of my herbs too. If anytime you get any herb from Yahki, it's gonna be saturated in elderberry. Period. All right, so elderberry, man, it's an oxygenator. Like, you want to get some oxygen, elderberry. What else we got here? Hawthorn berry. Hawthorn berry is very good for the heart. Whenever you need to open up that heart valve and lower your blood pressure, get you some hawthorn berries. Very, very good for that. Hawthorn is very good for your blood, very good for the cardiovascular system, very good to increase your heartbeat, make it strong, to get that blood floating through them kidneys, floating throughout, bringing oxygen throughout your whole entire body. All right, hawthorn berries, elderberries. All right. These right here, it say hemp seed, but these are actually juniper berries. These are juniper berries. Ah, there you go right there. Juniper berries is very, very, very good for STDs. We use these for cleansing too. Juniper berries will cleanse you. We put these inside of our children vital minerals to make gummies out of. We use over 14 ingredients, but this is one of our main ingredients is juniper berries. Very good for you, very good for the heart, very good for the blood as well, and very good to cleanse the skin. We have to pay close attention to the skin. All right, chase berries. These are whole chase berries right here. Man, these berries are very good too. Again, if you can't get a hard on, my brother, get you some chase berries, brothers. It'll get blood circulating through that penis very, very well. Very well. Mix it with some hawthorn berries. All right, put some iron molecules in there to get it moving real quick. You'll be good. So goji berries, scanza berries. I'm berries. I'm a berry guy as well. I love berries, y'all, because it's very good for the brain. It's very, very, very good for the brain and good for the amino acid structure and very electrical as well. Now, let's get to the seed section. Seeds. All right, fennel seed. I know y'all know about the fennel seed. Fennel seeds is a very good cleanser, y'all. This is cleansing mucus too. Everything I got deal with mucus as well. Milk thistle. Milk thistle is very good for the liver, y'all. The liver and the kidneys. If you really want to cleanse that liver, get you some milk thistle. Milk thistle seed. Milk thistle and blessed thistle is totally different, all right? Very different. All right. Yarrow seeds. These are very good for the kidneys too. Very good for the kidneys too. And then my favorite seed though, other than the black seed, my favorite seed will be actual grape seeds. I talk about grapes a lot. I talk about how y'all supposed to be doing grape fast, and this is very good for cancer, opening your kidneys up. Grapes are very astringent. Well, what's the actual properties inside of the grapes that cleanse you well? It will be this right here, the seeds. This is where all the nutrients at. The nutrients inside of the seeds, y'all. So grape seeds. What else we got back here? Oh, okay, fenugreek seeds. Y'all know about the fenugreek seeds. This is very good for the lungs. Whenever you need to cleanse the mucous membrane of the lung, this is very good for that. The fenugreek seeds, they will really, really cleanse the lungs out good, cleanse the blood out good, cleanse the respiratory system good. Add that to some ginger root, some turmeric, you know what I'm saying? Throw a little juniper berries in there. And, man, for real, some passion flower and saturate it in some hops, man. That'll be very, very good for the lungs. Brew it as a tea. All right. Raw charcoal activated, y'all know. Then we got the black seed whole. A lot of stuff back here. Unless there's more milk thistle. All right. Let's go down to the flowers. Type of flowers we got in these deals. Y'all already know what that is. Huh? That's the Egyptian lotus flower. That's why I came up with the name Eye of Lotus. That's the name of my botanical company. Eye of Lotus. That's what y'all see on all of my bottles, the flower. Well, it came from this. All right. So this is a very, very good flower. We call this a psychedelic. You can actually sit it in some wine. You can make it as a tea. A lot of people put it in their smoke blends. I don't really recommend smoke blends no more. They still on my site, but I try my hardest not to really sell them. I need to take them off, period, because any smoke that goes inside your lungs is acidic, and I ain't trying to promote anything that's acidic. But this is very, 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 very good psychedelic. All right, and this is a lily, a purple lotus flower. All right. Then y'all know about the hops. That's what they actually make brewed beer out of. Hops is very good. Hops is used, man. If you do look up the studies on hops, it's very good for HIV, very good for herpes, very good for full-blown AIDS, very good for viral loads, period. All right, here go Mexican arnica. Make sure you use this externally. Do not be using this internally unless you douching your vagina with. It's good to do that because whether you believe it or not, the vagina is still on the outside of the body. Just because you got to go inside some flesh, it's still literally considered on the outside of the body because it haven't passed the mucous membrane yet. So this good for douching. It's good for face wash. You can use it for your hair, but do not take this internally. It will jack you up. All right, hibiscus flower, passion flower. Y'all know rose, and then, of course, the blue lotus. Here go another one, Flor de Manta. All right. Flor de Manta, this is what we use for our patients with high blood pressure. These are dried Flor de Manta flowers. They come straight from Honduras. So whenever you're dealing with high blood pressure, of course, add the hawthorn berries. Of course, add the blood purifier. But look, get them on some Flor de Manta. All right. We keep going down. What that say? That say tree bark. Let's see what type of tree barks we got. All right. We got red willow bark, full of iron phosphate. I love red willow. Red willow, white willow, and yellow willow. I love the willow tree. The willow tree is very, very good for the digestive system, very good for cleansing the skin, very good for iron phosphate, iron fluorine, and very, very good for cleansing the mucosa system and add a lot of oxygen to the body. All right, here go bayberry root bark. It's a good one. I love bayberry root bark. Hops, red bark, red willow. What else? We got Paul d'Arco. Paul d'Arco is a bark as well, very good for you. Man, there's so much stuff. Prickly ash bark. It's another one of my all-time favorites, y'all. Prickly ash. I love prickly ash bark. Everybody want to know what my favorite herbs is. Y'all looking at them. So y'all see that white oak bark again. Black walnut hull. I love the black walnut hull. I promote that a lot, too. What y'all know about the palo guaco? These are guaco right here. Very powerful guaco, too. Very powerful palo guaco. Y'all know we got the cocoa mecca bark. Cocoa mecca, very good for blood purification. Red clover on deck. I like the bud and the leaf. So when I get red clover, I get the bud and the flower. Do you have turmeric? Yes, turmeric is right here. I'm glad you asked. So right here I got seasoning. Seasoning my ginger root, my turmeric, my oregano, my clove, my parsley, my black salt that come from the black seed, my cayenne, my cilantro, my parsley, my cinnamon, my thyme, my rosemary, my horsetail, my sage. So I love seasoning as well, y'all. I love seasoning. All right. Now we getting back to the sarsaparilla. Remember the other one was Mexican. Well, this is Indian sarsaparilla. This the one that got a little sweet taste to it. I love that. Hydrangea root. This for breaking up calcification. Whenever you're dealing with calcification, gout, whenever you're dealing with stones, you're dealing with cysts, tumors, crystals, fibroids, always lean towards the hydrangea root because it breaks up tumors. Mix this with poke root. Poke root is very, very toxic and poison, y'all. So be careful with poke root because it will kill you. But, man, this is a tumor buster right here. You want to bust and shrink some tumors? Man, get you some poke root. Remember, make sure y'all mixing this in the right ratio. And that's the reason why I'm going to be having my herb classes so I can teach y'all how to mix this stuff. A lot of y'all be Googling and, you know what I'm saying, Google going to get a lot of y'all hurt. Marshmallow root. Y'all know I love yellow dock root. Gots to love the yellow dock. Burdock root. Y'all know all about burdock. Burdock root, poke root, Rhodelia root, North American Rhodelia root. And then we over here to the leaves. These are my powders: neem powder, chaparral powder, perdigio powder, ashwagandha, nopal cactus. I got lime peel powder. I got a lot of powders. Now my leaves. Here go my leaf section. Leaf. These are leaves as well. This is my whole leaf section right here. Papaya leaf. Hey, y'all need to get hip to some papaya leaf. Hyssop leaf. Cleavers. This is another lymphatic cleanse, y'all. Notice that I'm pointing out all the lymphatic cleanse and all the kidneys and lymphatic cleanses because these are things you need to open up your body to cleanse the body. The only way you can cleanse the body, the only way is by opening up the kidneys, y'all. Opening up the kidneys, strengthening the kidneys, and get the lymphatic fluid moving. Cleavers, man. Hyssop, cleavers, papaya. I use these for all. Lemon balm. Anybody that's going through the herpes simplex virus, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, whether it's chicken pox, whether it's shingles, whether it's smallpox, whether it's psoriasis, whether it's chronic acne, whether it's HSV 1 or 2, all of it's herpes when y'all done. It's a hemorrhage worm parasite. This is very good for anybody with herpes. Lemon balm. Use it as a tea. All right, lemon balm, horsetail. Horsetail is very good and it's very good for your hair. Lemongrass. This is very good for cancer. Lemongrass is very good for cancer and it tastes wonderful. Y'all love lemongrass. All right, especially with some grade B maple syrup. Fire. All right, then chaparrillas, of course. Then we got mullein leaf. Mullein leaf is very good for you, very good for the lungs. Very good for the lungs. We got the mullein leaf cracking. All right, more horsetail. Damiana leaf. That's very good for blood flow. Lower circulation blood flow. Again, man, if you can't get it up, get you some Damiana. Damiana leaf. Mix it with some yambe. Mix it with some bayberries. You know what I'm saying? They give you a real strong, powerful erection, y'all. Papaya leaf again. I love papaya leaf. All right, ginkgo leaf. Ginkgo leaf and ginkgo berry. These are brain vitamins. These are brain vital minerals. I usually give ginkgo, any type of ginkgo berry to ginkgo leaf. These are for people with autism, people with Alzheimer's, and people that got brain diseases. This is very good for that, y'all. All right, y'all see cleavers. I got coat's foot is another. Coat's foot and mullein is like brother and sister. They both for the lungs. Both for the lungs, y'all. All right. What else we got over here? Let's go to cola. This is another brain. All right, mix this with rosemary. Very good for the brain. Very good for the brain. All right, got nettle. Stingy nettle. Man, this is so powerful right here. The stingy nettle. I love stinging nettle. Hold on, let me open this up. I love just smelling this. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that chlorophyll, y'all. That's chlorophyll right there. Smell amazing. Full of iron phosphate and full of calcium. Full of iron phosphate, full of calcium. We got chickweed. Chickweed, very good. Blue vervain. Blue vervain, very electrical. I use that for the nervous system. To strengthen up the nervous system. Linden leaf flower, parsley. I mean, everything. Organic neem leaf, lavender, mugwort. That's for the vagina. You need to cleanse out the vagina. Get you some mugwort. All right. Wormwood. This is straight for parasites, man. I love wormwood. I use that for parasites. All right, and that's just a few. Just a few of many herbs, y'all. A few of many herbs. So what I want to show y'all is, everybody like, well, how you come up with your compounds. Again, the way I come up with my compounds is all by biochemistry. I learned how to move herbs throughout the body quickly to get them to where they need to go to actually, I don't want to say attack the disease, but to neutralize the disease and get it out of the body. So what I realized was, the first thing that you truly have to get together when you heal in the body is the gut, the intestines, because that's where everything formulate from, and that's where everything start from. When you look at a symbiotic and an embryonic relationships, and you start getting into the ectoderm and the mesoderm, and you get into these derms, or what we call skin, or what we call cells. Each of these cells that you start off of the embryon with is what creates the body. So whenever you have a problem with your eyes, you have a problem with your stomach. Whenever you have a problem with your arms or your blood, you have a problem with your gut. Whenever you have a problem with anything on your body, it all going to lead back to the gut, because literally the nervous system, the brain, and the heart was the first thing formulated. But all these things are formulated from the gut and the skin. So when you start truly studying biology and you start studying the black man, you start seeing that the reason why we sick is because our cells are suffocating. And the reason why it's suffocating is because of our mucous membrane have been compromised and our lymphatic system have been backed up. So we have all this mucus sitting on top of our cells, plus poop that our cells actually have to poop out, and they don't have nowhere to go because the mucous membrane is compromised and the lymphatic system is compromised. So what this stuff do is it sits on top of the cells, and then something called cellular erosion or cellular putrefaction starts setting in. Well, when this cellular putrefaction starts setting in, the cells begin to die. So when the cells begin to die, they call this cell mitosis. Uncontrolled cell mitosis is when the cells start to divide themselves outside of the cellular wall. So then after that, something called apoptosis come in, where the cells start killing themselves because they dying. So a cell won't let you kill them. A cell won't let no food kill them, or won't let poop kill them, won't let waste kill them, cellular waste kill them, metabolizing waste. A cell will truly kill itself in order for the rest of the body to survive. This is what you call apoptosis. So what we started realizing is that, okay, mucus is not the cause to all disease. It's not. Now, when you find disease, you're going to find mucus. Yes. Is penetration of the mucous membrane 99% of your problem? Yes, it is. But it's not the cause of disease. Mucus is actually a defense. That's what happened. Mucus is a defense. It comes and it runs and it tries to help you. Do y'all realize mucus is actually an alkaline? It's a lipid. It's a lipid, just like cholesterol. Cholesterol is an alkaline. It's a lipid. Only thing that's a fluid system in your body that deals with acid is the lymphatic system and lymphocytes. That's what deal with the acidosis side. So then what is sickness? Sickness is literally constipation of your cells. Your cells can't breathe because they're losing oxygen, because they're either being suffocated from cellular erosion, meaning the cell is rusting. They're either being constipated and suffering, or suffocating from mucus, too much excess mucus buildup being on them, or what? They own toxic waste and proteins. So if we can remove them things for the cells, now they're able to breathe. Now we have to bring oxygen back to the cells, and we do that by way of iron and electricity. Because whenever you see iron phosphate in the body, the acid molecule is connected to it. That's what you call a phosphate. So what we did was we made compounds strong in iron. I mean, strong in iron phosphate, very electrical. I mean, you can test my herbs and they reading off the chart. Like I said, 92% of all my herbs are 8.1 and up. Most of them 9 and up. I got a few of them that's 7, 7.5, but yet again, all of my herbs are still alkaline. So the first thing you have to do is restore the gut. Because the gut is the main entryway to your blood capillaries. The gut is the main entryway into your body through the duodenum. The duodenum actually have blood capillaries where all your nutrients go to. So we have to make sure you don't have a prolapsed colon. We got to get in, clean out the bowel walls, the bowel ducts. Okay, so we hit the gut first. Now, once we cleaning the gut out, all right, this is what I hit my gut with. My gut formula is my parasite elimination. This is how I cleanse the gut. My parasite eliminations. What we have done was we created a compound that kills the parasites and restore your gut at the same time. So this is the parasite elimination. Everybody want to know my system? I'm telling y'all. First thing we do is hit the gut. Parasite elimination. All right. We use this actually for the gut and for parasites. We use this for parasites just alone. This is the tincture. The tincture is full, man. This is so powerful. Everybody that's been on this been passing nothing but worms. I just got a few pictures of people passing worms today. I'm finna ask them if I can share them with y'all as well, and I'll put them up on here. But yes, all right, so this is to restore the gut, the parasite elimination. And this is to actually get rid of the parasites. You have to deworm you. Whenever you're trying to heal, you got to deworm your body, because the worms are sending signals to your brain and telling you what to eat. Half the time you're being addicted is because you have parasites in your body, and these things start thinking for you. They tap into your bloodstream. They start sending signals to your brain, and now you want sugar all day. Why do you want sugar all day? Because the parasites crave it. And look, parasites love living in an acidosis environment. They love living in acids. They love living in fungus. They love living in mucus. They love living in mold. They love living in candida-like structures. So if you get rid of all that, you get rid of the parasites, because you stop feeding them. So next thing you know, they start coming out your butthole. They start popping out your nipples. They start popping out of open skin you had in your body, sores. Look, a worm will come out of anything, trust me. So look, first thing we do is we hit the intestines, and we get the gut together. You get the gut together with the parasite elimination. That's one. Write this down, y'all. Y'all want to know a system and a true way to heal? Write it down like that. All right, hit the gut. Now, if you want to shop for me, this is what I do. If you want to know my main ingredients on here, I will tell you: black walnut hull, wormwood, thyme leaf, Cascara grande, clove, and oregano leaf. All right, you can try mix it, make this stuff up yourself, or you can shop with me. But make sure you finding out your own ratios. All right, make sure you get into biochemistry and you know what you're giving people, and you know the breakdown of each herb, their chemical makeup, whether it's phosphorus, whether it's phosphate, whether it's fluorine, whether it's calcium. Know these things. And Google is not a scholarship. Quit Googling everything. All right. That's the reason why we setting up these classes for y'all could truly learn what herbalism truly is about and what it really is. It's biochemistry. That's what I learned. That's how I'm healing. Studying plants, studying cellular walls of the plants. Whether the plant is a female, whether it's a male. All right, realizing that plants can only produce itself. You see what I'm saying? So boom. Now after we hit the gut. We most definitely have to pay attention to the kidneys. You got to start on the kidneys right off back, all right? Now, my kidney formula is called my intercellular cleanse. This is my kidney formula. This don't only just cleanse the kidneys, but it literally goes and it rinses out each cell inside of your body. It penetrates your cell. It penetrates the cellular wall. It penetrates the mucosa membrane, and it goes inside the cell, and it strengthens and straightens out the DNA. Anything that's wrong with your cells, the intercellular cleanse will get that. All right. Now, if you want to add the tincture to it, this is a great combination. This just for kidneys and cleansing and rinsing the cells though. So now we got your stomach getting taken care of, your gut. Now we adding in the intercellular cleanse and we focusing on your kidneys. All right, so we got gut, we got kidneys. If anybody listen to Yahki, what's next? You have to pay attention to the adrenal glands. All right, you have to hit the adrenals. You can't be hitting the kidney without hitting the adrenals. What turns on the kidneys? The adrenal glands. These are kidneys right here. On top of these are the adrenals. All right, so I'm putting most of my focus on your gut because you got to heal the gut. All right, then I go after them kidneys because you cannot heal nothing without the kidneys filtering. I don't give a damn how much you moving, how much lymph you moving. That lymph ain't going nowhere if the kidneys, if the urethra ain't moving it out through the penis or the vagina. You gotta piss. If you ain't urinating and you ain't sweating through your skin, you're not getting rid of toxicity. So all that's going to be agglomeration is going to sit up in you and then you're going to become cancerous and you die because your kidneys is not working. You got to get them kidneys open. Look, I can't even stress it enough, y'all. Kidneys, 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 kidneys. Look, I talk about the kidney so much and that's why. That's the only way to eliminate toxic waste on a cellular level. You got your colon for the things that you eat, but what about what your cells eat? The only process of elimination to what your cells eat, because your cells got to take a poop like you. The only elimination process for that is the kidneys and the skin. All right? It's the kidneys and the skin. So first we hit that gut. All right? Then we hit them kidneys. After we hit them kidneys with that intercellular cleanse, I come and sweep up through the brain and nerve. All right, the reason why I hit the brain, nerve, and adrenals, because the adrenals is what turns the kidneys on. And also the adrenals is what handle most of your steroids, most of your enzymes, most of your hormones, and most of your autonomic nervous system inside your body. Weak adrenal fatigue is why y'all tired so much. It's why y'all body is not working. It's why you have breathing problems. Guess what controls all that? What controls the parasympathetic nervous system? And the sympathetic nervous system? Your adrenals. How you think that you don't have to tell your body to breathe? The adrenals tell your body to breathe. How you think you don't have to tell your stomach, dang, I got to take a dump, and then your bowels relax and you go to the bathroom? The adrenals do that. What is firing off the autonomic nervous system and firing off all these enzymes and these buffers? The adrenals. So you have to hit the adrenals to turn the kidneys on. All while you're working on what? Your intestines, your stomach, your gut. Y'all see that? So look, let's go through the process. First thing Yahki do, and the reason why I feel like I can talk about this, because I got healing cases. Not just one, not just two, not just 20, not just 50, but hundreds. So I can be confident and bold like that. Not being an asshole, I'm just saying. I think that as many healing cases that me and my squad got, we can talk about our system because this system is getting it done. And if y'all actually go back to Dr. Sebi before he died and you see his system was the exact same system. You hit the gut. All right? You open up the kidneys. You turn on the adrenal glands. Once all these things is working, now it's time to do what? It's time to cleanse that lymphatic system. Because it ain't what is the point of you cleansing the lymphatic system if the kidneys ain't filtering? What's the point of you cleansing the lymphatic system if the kidneys are not filtering and the gut is not restored? All of that stuff is going to dump right back into these systems, and then you're going to be worse off than you were before. So after that, we hit the lymphatic system. Now it's time to work on that lymphatic system. Look, if you got any type of tumors going on, all of that, and add that with my astringent X. Whenever you're dealing with tumors, the astringent X and these lymphatic capsules and tinctures, look, I do the job. This is how you cleanse the lymphatic system. You cleanse it through the lymphatics. And I'm going to tell y'all some herbs I got in here. Matter of fact, I'll go through the herbs that I got on these. I ain't got nothing to hide. Now, these are very limited. Remember, I do main ingredients and I put about 4 or 5 herbs on each. Each of my compounds have 14 to 16 herbs. All right, main ingredients: red clover, red willow bark, hydrangea root, plantain leaf, and parsley. Then we just go through that. So the herbs y'all see on my shelf, I actually use. All right, All right. Now, when you look at my adrenals, what do I got in my adrenals? We got ginkgo berry leaf, blue vervain, wild yam root. Okay. When you look at my intercellular cleanse, what's my main ingredients? All right, I got plantain leaf, blood root. Blood root ain't no joke. If you don't know what you're doing with blood root, don't use it. Always use it externally. Internally, it will kill you if you don't know what you're doing. All right, blood root, oak bark, chaparral, cat's claw. And then remember, for my parasitic elimination, the main ingredients was black walnut, wormwood, thyme leaf, cascar grande, clove, and oregano leaf. All right. Now, after you get all that done, now it's time to make sure that the blood is not being acidic because you cleansing so much. All right. Because you cleansing so much, sometimes the lymphatic system will get overwhelmed and the lymphatic system want to dump the problems back into the blood. All right. But that's cool because we got something for that. It's called the blood purifier. The blood purifier. We got something for that. Oh, my bad, y'all. That's the iron phosphate. All right. Boom. We got the blood purifier. See, what y'all looking at is my amino acid therapeutic package. This is why it's cleansing so much. Because we systematically take a methodology and an approach to healing. We heal systematically. We know exactly what we doing here. Now let's get that blood cleansed. All right, now look, here goes some ingredients inside that. Chaparral, which is a major blood cleanser. Burdock root, which is a major blood purifier and is full of iron phosphate. Nettle, all right, nettle, and yellow dot. Let's go through and cleanse that blood up. All right, check that out. And look, these things go together, y'all. Y'all can buy them separately, but they work wonders together. They're a couple. All right, couples stay together. All right, now look, after all that's done, now it's the rebuilding process. All right, it's the rebuilding process. Now I want to show y'all my rebuilders. My rebuilders is this: iron phosphate. Iron phosphate. Iron phosphate rebuilds. This is a rebuilder. After you cleanse or simultaneously while you cleansing, make sure you take an iron phosphate. This actually brings electric and electrolytes to the cells and to the kidneys and bring iron phosphate all throughout the body. It says the purpose of this herbal compound is to distribute iron phosphate and iron fluorine throughout the entire body. Iron is the only electromagnetic mineral that carries oxygen and vital minerals throughout the body to each cell to prolong life via the bloodstream. All right. That's what it says on the back. And all of my stuff got lessons on them, y'all. I'm constantly teaching y'all. Everything I sell got a lesson on it. All right. Intercellular cleanse. The purpose of this herbal compound is to cleanse and detox and revitalize the entire body on a cellular atomic level. A spring water and mono fruit fast is strongly recommended. See that? I teach even on my labels. I'm teaching y'all. That's how much I love y'all. All right. So look, get that iron phosphate in. This is a rebuilder. All right. Now, what else we got to rebuild? We have to pay attention to the thyroid and the parathyroid. Because remember, the thyroid and the parathyroid is the gear shift to your body. The thyroid and parathyroid, without the thyroid and parathyroid, you can't utilize calcium. Just like without the adrenals, you can't utilize calcium. So what you got to do, go after that thyroid gland. All right, go after that thyroid gland. That's the thyroid gland. Again, I teach y'all on all of my labels. Let's see what this says. This says the thyroid gland uses iodine from the food to make the two thyroid hormones to regulate the way that, and it's the very way the body uses energy. You see that? Then it's talk about calcium utilization. This is very good. You have to hit the thyroid gland. This is why all this is involved in the amino acid packages. All right. See that? How long do my cleanses last? It depends on, we got bi-weekly protocol. So like if you look at I'll show you something real quick and then we'll get right back to it. Give me 1 second. Here we go right here. If you look at my instruction sheet, right? Here go my protocols right here. This is my protocol. We got week 1 and 2 protocol, week 3 and 4 protocol, and it shows you everything that comes with them. It's a 14-week protocol, y'all. It's a 14-week protocol. We see a lot of people getting healed between week 5 and 6, though. That's how powerful the herbs are. Some people take the whole 14. We got a few people that took more than 14 weeks. We got a few people that healed before the 5-week protocol. You see me? Brianna, she healed in 30 days. That's not 5 and 6 weeks, and she had herpes. So it all depends on what you're taking. It all depends on what you're taking. Sarah healed in about 35 days. It didn't take her 5 to 6 weeks either. So it all depends on what you actually taking. All right. So look, let's get back to the thyroid. Boom. Now you hit that thyroid, get that calcium flowing. After you hit that thyroid, the whole time, I forgot to mention this, the whole time, especially if you have been chemotherapy, especially if you got any type of chemtrails in your city. You've been exposed to radiation. You done took antibiotics in your life. You done took these doctors' medicines. Always cleanse your liver the whole time while you on the whole entire system. Get you some liver and gallbladder cleanse. Cleanse that liver out, because remember, the liver is the chemical factory of the body. The liver, the chemical factory. If you drinking alcohol, you brushing your teeth with this chemicalized toothpaste. If you putting on that dirty ass cologne, that cologne and perfume is causing so much cancer, y'all. All that Polo and all that Nautica and all that stuff is causing cancer because it got uric acid into it. They got all types of acid into it. All that acid is literally going and dissolving into that skin. Remember, your skin is connected to your brain. If y'all listen to my last lesson, the skin and the brain is the same thing. This is what's messing up your brain. All these chemical goes to the liver, and the liver has to deal with them, and the liver create a buffer, and the liver literally breaks them down and then takes out the amino acids in these, and then it ships it off into the gallbladder. The gallbladder actually get wrapped in something called bile. Then the bile literally get transverted and goes through the pancreas. The pancreas push it back to the duodenum, and then it goes to the duodenum, to the jejulum, to the jejulum, to the ileum. Then when it gets into the ileum valve, it connects to the cecum valve. Now, when it gets to the cecum valve, all the poison and toxins goes to what? The appendix. Because the cecum valve right here, that little tail that you see at the bottom of that cecum valve is the appendix. Now you got a swollen appendix because you want lotion. You want pink oil moisturizer. You want all this, what's that female lotion called that the females like? All that Bath and Body Works, all that bull crap. That stuff is literally bringing your body into a state of toxicity. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you get a swollen appendix. Then now, if your appendix bursts, you're going to die. So you got to hurry up and get your appendix moving. Now you don't even have nothing to deal with actually putting bifidum bacteria back into your digestive system. You see that? Look, your body works together as one, y'all. Period. We have to be mindful what we're putting in our throats. We have to be mindful what we're putting in our brains. We have to be mindful what our eyes are seeing. And you have to be mindful what you're rubbing into your skin. Your skin is an absorber, y'all. Anything you put in your skin absorbs to your bloodstream. Did you know that? Yes, it does. So anytime you're dealing with any chemicals, you use bleach too much. You use pine salt too much. You using cologne, perfume, any of that. Cleanse your liver out. Chemotherapy, you best cleanse that liver. Radiation, cleanse that liver. Because the liver is the chemical factory of your body. It deals with all chemicals. All right? Now, we moving on to the Astringent X. This is one of the most powerful tinctures on earth. I'm making that claim right now. This is one of the most powerful tinctures on earth. If you want to shrink a tumor, Astringent X. I mean, this is a puller. This will pull and tug on you. Make sure you drink some water because it pulls and it tugs so much you be dehydrated. This will pull and shrink anything. I just call it Astringent X. I guess what I got in here? Plantain leaf, blood root, mullein leaf, funnel greek, chickweed, oak bark, and about 15 other herbs. But them are my main ingredients. Look, this will, man, look, tumors, fibroids, cysts, pimples, bumps, whatever you want to call them. This will shrink anything. Now, a lot of people hate this because it makes them, like, this literally pull and strengthens out the mucosa membrane. So a lot of people are like, I couldn't take it no more. I was spitting up too much mucus. Every time I coughed and blew my nose, mucus came from it. That's the Astringent X. All right, check this out. Now, once you get all of that, you have to make sure your blood is properly circulating, okay? So that's when you get into the circulatory or the circulation systems. These come in two, all right? Circulatory system high and low. High is the chest above. Say if you got heart problems, anytime somebody dealing with heart disease is because they don't have enough blood circulating through their heart. Well, if you look at my circulatory high tincture, this is what that's made to do. It's made to get that heart pumping more blood, bringing more oxygen to the brain, bringing more electrolytes to the brain, bringing more melanin neurotransmitters to the brain, making you think quick, getting rid of the brain fog, getting rid of the blackouts, getting rid of them duh moments. Or damn, I just forgot. It's on the tip of my tongue. This is what this get rid of. Because it brings proper blood flow from your heart on up to your brain. All right? This is what you need, especially if I got all my herbs in your system. You want to get the herbs around in each system properly, don't you? All right, circulatory high. Now, circulatory low. For people that's dealing with edema, they got too much water in their legs because their kidneys not processing. Swollen feet. Your penis can't get hard. You got lower back pains. Too much glomeration in your kidneys. Kidneys not using the blood properly to filtrate. That's the circulatory system low. All right, you need both of them though. Now, if you have a thyroid problem, if you got a thyroid problem, meaning that you have a hypothyroid problem, you do not want to get circulatory high until you talk to me, because it's going to start sending all that blood through that thyroid. And if that thyroid ain't got the proper minerals into it, then you're going to mess up some more problems doing with your glandular highway. That's why it's real good to get a consultation or call my office and rap with me if you have thyroid problems. All right, you got a goiter and stuff like that, holler at me before you get the tincture that's going the high circulation. Now, if you look at my ingredients in here, the main ingredients: ginkgo berry, gotu berry, hawthorn berry, bayberry, rosemary, white oak bark. That's for the circulatory system high. The circulatory system low, we got prickly ash bark, cayenne pepper fruit. All right, the fruit of the pepper. All right, hawthorn berry, white oak bark. Y'all see that? Now, let's get into my oregano oil. This is some of the most strongest oregano on planet Earth. All right, if you read it, it says very potent, super strength. All right, and it tells you truly to take 3 to 6 drops under your tongue twice daily, unless you got herpes. If you got herpes, you got to rub it up and down your spinal cord. All right, so make sure y'all get that too. This is very good for cancer as well. And then we have the sea moss. All right, my superfood plus powder. This is what really builds. This have a lot of minerals in it. I suggest you take this while you on all my herbs. Rebuild that body. Rebuild. Minerals, minerals, minerals. Minerals equals salt. Salt equals electrolytes. Because salts are, in fact, what? Alkaline. Alkaline just means electrical. Or got alkaloids in them. All right? And none of these leave acidic ashes behind. All of mine leave, literally, all of mine are acid binding chemicals. Meaning they bind acids and they whoop acid butt. All right? Get the sea moss and the bladderwrack, the kelp and the dose mix. And I put a lot more in them, but look, this is the builder. Very good for using while you're fasting too. All right? Don't forget about the mouth, y'all. Do not forget about your mouth. That's the entry point to your body as well. Make sure your teeth and your gums right. Make sure you're getting all that bacteria, the bad bacteria out of your mouth. All right? Your mouth and your teeth will tell you a lot about the internal state of your body. This is my teeth and gum restoration. Get that too. All right, then we know you got the black seed oil. Always get that black seed oil. I mean, this is literally the super herb. This can heal and cure anything but death. And then we got my tonics. The lymphatic tonic. The lymphatic tonic actually goes with the lymphatic tincture. I'm trying to show you how to really get more bang for your buck. These go together. That's why they look alike. I notice a lot of y'all don't buy them together. These go together, family. These go together. You have the lymphatic tonic. All right. Make sure you shake it up. Very, very, very potent. Very potent. And this actually got violet leaves in it. You know what I'm saying? Lymphatic tonic, lymphatic tincture, lymphatic capsules. Make sure you keep this in the refrigerator, though. All right. Make sure you keep this in the refrigerator. It says the lymphatic system is one of the most important fluid systems inside your body. It moves slowly throughout the body, around the cells, and collects all the waste, proteins, toxins, viruses, and bad bacteria that the blood cells accumulate. It is vitally important that your lymph is constantly moving, filtering, and never become stagnant. And that's what this is about. This get the lymphatic system moving. All right. Now, this is what I sell out of the most. This is the Bio-Mineral Balance. Bio-Mineral Balance. And the reason why is because it's full of iron phosphate. It's full of magnesium. It's full of calcium. It's full of phosphorus. It's full of potassium, zinc, copper, and gold. All right, my main ingredient is bugleweed. I told y'all about that. All right, this thing ring bells. This is very perfect. Okay. Then I got my digestive restoration. The digestive restoration actually goes with the parasite elimination, y'all. Because remember, these are actually aiding in restoring the digestive system. All right. Now, let's read what this says. This says relieves and eliminate constipation, bloating, parasites, inflammation, mucus plaque, bad bacteria, irritable bowels, acid reflux, intestinal gas, and abdominal pains. Very good. Keep it refrigerated. All right. Now, so I want to go through them again one more time, and then we're going to get to the 3 bitters and the sea moss. You got to say the best for last in this type of scenario. All right, so first you hit the gut with the parasite. All right, then you hit the kidneys. Hit the kidneys with the intercellular cleanse. Now we got to hit them pyramid structures on top of the kidneys, the adrenals. After you get the kidneys open and the kidneys filtering, now it's time to cleanse the lymphatic system. Cleanse them on up. All right. After you hit that, let's cleanse that blood on it. Now you cleansing that blood. Let's get some iron phosphate up in you. Once we get that iron phosphate, let's hit that thyroid and that parathyroid. Right now, you got a lot of toxins flowing through your body out your kidneys. What better time is it to hit that liver? Get all them chemicals out of your body. All right. Now, between then, you picking and choosing. If you got tumors, you got cancer, get you some Astringent X. You see that? You see that? Get you some Astringent X. Let's bust these tumors. Let's get rid of this cancer. Oh, man. All right, I see my penis starting to get hard. I need to rock hard for my lady tonight. Lower circulatory system. Dang, I see. I went blind for 30 seconds because the mucus is passing down my glymphatic system. Not my lymphatic system, but my glymphatic system. Dang, that must mean I need more circulation from my heart on up. Boom, get the circulatory system high. All right, you dealing with herpes while you going through all this? Make sure you bang out some oregano oil and make sure you stay on the parasite elimination the whole time to bang out them herpes. Black seed oil is a preventive maintenance, but it's very good with disease as well. Now it's rebuilding time. Let's rebuild on sea moss and bladderwrack. Sea moss and bladderwrack mix. Iron Superfood Plus. All right, then make sure you get a big bag of raw purple sea moss straight from St. Thomas Blue Sea. Big bag of it, raw. You should be sipping on this all day, every day, even if you don't have a disease, because this is what brings all the electrolytes and what brings all the phytonutrients and vital minerals to your body. This is what keeps you electric. Stay on this as much as possible. You should never run out of sea moss, period. This the only way Dr. Sebi was rebuilding the body. Sea moss, sea moss, sea moss. Focus, focus, focus. Focus, 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 which is bladderwrack. He had them on it all day, every day while they was taking their herbs. You should be doing the same thing. All right? Even if you're not sick. Now, I want to go to the herb of them all. I'll call this the gods of herbs right here. The gods of herbs. The gods of herbs is my 3 bitters. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care what the enemy said you had. I don't care if they talking about cancer. They talking about herpes. They talking about whatever. These right here will pack a good punch. These bitters, man, are amazing. Everybody on my channel know about these bitters. Anybody about this, holla at Judah Israel. Blind for 30 seconds. Yeah, man. Look, y'all want to hear? Let's go to my healing crisis sheet. This is my healing crisis sheet, y'all. It's on my website for free. Before I get to these brilliant 3 bitters. See, look, I'm a mad scientist, y'all. These right here was my greatest creation other than my children. I'm not taking away from y'all, babies. I love y'all. But other than my children that truly came from me, this is one of my greatest creations, y'all. No bull. We're going to talk about that last, though. But I'm glad you mentioned that, Judah. So, when you get into my healing crisis sheet and what to expect, a lot of people, these are not, what they've been calling them?
Side effects.
These are not side effects. You don't have side effects from herbs. You have side effects from medication. You have side effects from chemicals that doctors give you. You have side effects from chemotherapy. You have side effects from radiation. You have side effects from Advil. You have side effects from aspirin. You don't have side effects from herbs, not electrical herbs. You have healing symptoms. Now, what is a healing symptom? Meaning your body is healing. Your body is healing. Now, check this out. I want to read this to y'all because a lot of y'all keep calling me because your body healing and you thinking it's a sickness. No, the doctors have programmed you to think your symptoms are a sickness and a disease when your symptoms are your body healing. We have to really learn that, family. So, look, let's read the healing crisis. What to expect during detoxification. All right. What to expect during detoxification? It says, while taking herbal botanicals, you may experience cold and flu-like symptoms, such as aches, pains, coughing, sneezing, diarrhea, fever, hot and cold sweats. All these symptoms are an indication that your body is healing itself and you're detoxing. All right. The natural detoxification process, also referred to as the healing crisis, can last for minutes or a few weeks or months, depending on the individual level of toxicity. So look, this can last for months, y'all. This can last the whole time you're cleansing, because you've been eating. I'm 31. Imagine me eating pork and meat and chicken and grease and fries and doing all types of what'd you say? Medications, chemo, just all this for 31 years, right? 31 years, then I decide to clean. Antibiotics. Look, for 31 years, then all of a sudden I was like, you know what, I'm going to get my life together. You think this going to be an easy process? No, it's not. All of that stuff that you put in your body must come out. The same side effects that you felt when you was taking this stuff, you're going to feel them same symptoms coming out. It means that it's coming out. It means that you're healing, y'all. That's all it means. All right, now check this out. It says this may occur due to the release of suppressed toxins. Dis-ease is a interpretation of eruption of energy flow in the body. So anytime you call this a disease, it's just it's your energy being erupted in your body, right? It says detoxing and alkalizing the body and healing botanicals and alkaline herbs and diet promotes cellular regeneration. I then talk about how strong my herbal compound is. Now, the modern side is basically when you just doing a light cleanse. Let me show you. Modern healing crisis. Cold and flu-like symptoms. All right, clear and yellow mucus discharge from the nose, the throat, the vagina, the penis, the broncho tubes, the lungs, and in the blood. All right, low-grade fevers, coughing, without or with discharge, minor aches and pains, especially in the back and the lower back, which is the kidneys, mucus in your stool, worms in your stools, mucus in your urine, worms in your urine, loss of energy. Energy may go up and down. Most of the time, you be down on energy the whole time because your adrenals are now cleansed and they just realize, like, damn, I've been living off stimulants all my life. I've been living off Red Bulls. I've been living off alcohol. I've been living off ecstasy pills, heroin, cocaine, caffeine. These are stimulants. That's not real energy. Real energy come from herbs and fruits, come from pure electricity. So when you stop feeding your body all the stimulants, now it crashes. Just like if you drink a Red Bull, as soon as that Red Bull wear off, you crashing. Now it's time to what? Build back up what? The cellular regeneration and the electrical conductivity to the nervous system. All right? Itching, rashes, diseasing symptoms, increasing temperature, mucus in the eyes, mucus in the head, headaches, blurry vision. Weight loss. A lot of weight loss dealing with my herbs because it's going to pull. All right, chills, emotional feelings rising, up and down mood swings, crying, anger, laughter, horniness. So a lot of people get real horny when they on my herbs, but you can't have sex because you do not want to be having sex while your vagina or while your penis is full of all toxins coming through that mucus. You don't want that because you're going to be producing some very, very sick babies. So when you're going through a detoxification like this, you don't want to stay away from sex. All right, hemorrhoids, lesions on the skin, minor blood and urine. All right, and it keeps going, going, and going. If y'all want to read the rest of them, go to the site, download my healing crisis, and look at the intent side. All right, now let's get to my instructions, y'all. The instructions is on the site. When you buy a big package, all this come with it. It shows you how to do the tinctures. The tinctures are so powerful, y'all. Because the tinctures are so powerful because we use Everclear. This is 190 proof, 100% alcohol. We use this for our tinctures, so it's so powerful. I recommend, I'm telling you, whenever you get your tinctures, do the burning process. Reduce the alcohol content in your tinctures. Make sure y'all doing that. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling real good. This was what really pulling out all the phytonutrients in all of my tinctures. So you must do that, all right? Reduce the alcohol in your tinctures. I got the instructions on how to do it. It shows you by weight, how to take many grams according to your weight and everything. What you're going to be taking as far as your capsules. I mean, everything is there. That's on the website as well. The kidney filtration sheet. This is how your kidney's supposed to be filtrating. You're supposed to see this in your urine while you're cleansing. You ain't supposed to see bubbles. That means you got too many proteins, and your urine's most definitely ain't supposed to be this. Now, last but not least, and I answer some questions, I'm going to get up out of here. I wants to talk about the 3 bitters. My 3 babies.
Did you see moss?
Yes, I did see moss. Yes, I did. Hey, this is my baby right here. This is my Einstein genius moment. You know how everybody had a genius moment? Well, I have mine a lot. But these right here is my genius moment, the 3 bitters. These 3 bitters are amazing. I got the concept from a person I look up to very, very much, which is Dr. Sabi. That's what I got the concept for. And I just did my own thing with him. And I developed, a very, very intelligent package. You know what I'm saying? And look, the first bitter, it cleanses the lymphatic system in the skin, which is the mucosa system. The second one cleanses the blood and the organs. And the third one cleanses the nervous system and the colon. Man, these 3 bitters are amazing. They replace all your good bacterium. They cleanse out your lymph nodes. They cleanse your blood. They cleanse your gut. Everything that I just went through, and all these herbs I just went through, all of these, every herb I just went through, all of them, all the tonics, all the capsules, everything I just went to is all these in 3. All these in 3. All these in 3. This is why these are so amazing. Now, the thing about it is, to get the effect of all the months of these, you have to buy so many of these, which will be, that'd be idiotic to just buy 12 of these at one time. And that's the reason why we created the protocols for y'all. All right? So if you went to drinking your herbs, buy the 3 bitters. You went to that, the 3 bitters are a great start, y'all. Very great start. I mean, the 3 bitters are really healing a lot of people out here. Truly healing a lot of people. They nasty, of course. It takes a lot to get them down, but man, they do wonders to the body. Also, my new line will be out Thursday, and it's called the 4 elements. And these elements are going through your phosphates, your carbonates, your aldehydes, and your bromines. And man, these things are they're gonna be my next genius idea that we doing. We working doing clinical trials and studies on them right now, testing them and all of that. But they should be out Thursday, rocking. They should be on the site. So now, since I did all that, I showed y'all my herbs, I showed y'all my system, my methodology, my approach to healing. If y'all got any questions, whether it be for products, whether it be for herbs, whether it be for your sickness, what you got going on, ask them right now. I got 10 minutes to spare. I got 10 minutes. So ask any questions y'all want. It's 10 o'clock right now, and I got to 10:10, y'all. Y'all got any questions, go on, ask them. My kidney's been shot since 13. Due genetic disease. Yes, okay. Yeah, it still will work for you. So what you need to get is a kidney test done, and send me your kidney test. See what your sodium look like. We got to see if your kidneys is actually damaged. We got to see which part of the kidney's damaged, and we got to see your filtration rate. What are you filtering at? All right, do you got too much protein in your urine? So you need to get a kidney test done. All right, I'm gonna type it in. It's called a REAL test. Get that done and send me your paperwork, and we can go from there. All right. Hold on, y'all be coming in fast. What can I get for my scars from my surgery? Connective tissue. Anytime you working with connective tissues and scars, you need to get thyroid. Get the thyroid tincture, and get you some matter of fact, do raw sea moss. Get you some thyroid tincture and raw sea moss. That'll deal with the thyroid and parathyroid. The thyroid and parathyroid deals with your connective tissue. Your connective tissue deals with scar buildup and participation. So if you can get your thyroid together, that will actually help you get rid of raised skin, or what you call dead tissues that's stuck on top of each other. Dealing with the thyroid, because the thyroid and the parathyroid plus the pituitary gland actually is directly linked to your connective tissue. And then most definitely make you some bladder rack gel and rub it on that scar. Rub it on that scar, and then get you some shea butter, mix it with some grapeseed oil, and keep rubbing it on there. It'll go away. All right, hold on. Y'all going too fast. What else we got? Do herbs go bad? Yes, herbs do go bad. We put a 6-month limit on all our herbs, even though it go longer than that, just to make sure our herbs stay electrical and stay powerful, for we can keep getting the healing results we got. We do 6 months. After 6 months, we don't recommend it. Can children take the parasite eliminator and how? Yes, the children can. They can either take it in capsule form. What you can do for children, if you actually look at my site and look at the thing, all right, so it shows you by pounds. Infants, whenever you go on and say infants, 25 pounds to 50 pounds, they will take 1 to 3 dropperfuls. All right, 50 pounds to 75 pounds, they'll take 1 dropper full or 1 capsule. And you also can break these capsules up. So if you look what I say, for children, so you can break your capsule up. It says for children, open capsule and add it to a little spring water or fresh juice. So children can take all my herbs until you get into my high astringent. I wouldn't recommend a child take this unless it's in glycerin form, but we make those too. So any herb that I just showed you, children can make them. Children can take them. Just let me know that it's for a child, and I'll make sure we change the things we need to change, or you will lower the dosage. All right. Will your wife be doing any feeds on teachings for the sisters? Which wife? But now we've been talking about that too. So we gonna get into that too. I'm gonna let y'all meet my wives too as well. If I take the 3 bitters, what else should I buy with them to make sure I'm straight? Because I joined the live late. So what I recommend you take with the 3 bitters, I say take the 3 bitters and take the sea moss together. 3 bitters and the sea moss. That's what I do. The cleansers and the rebuilders. That's what I do. But this cleanse and rebuild inside of itself alone. You see what I'm saying? So if it was me and I wanted to buy more than one, I would do the 3 bitters and the sea moss. It's very cost efficient. 3 bitters and the sea moss raw. If you got nerve damage from a gunshot, can your main nerve regenerate? Of course. Your main nerve can regenerate itself. All you have to do is send shock and send minerals and send electrolytes or what we call electricity to the nervous system. All right, we seen a man in a wheelchair. Ain't he walking now? Yep. A man in a wheelchair walking after some herbs. So anything is possible. You can totally reverse spinal cord injuries and all of that with herbs, because herbs are electric. Remember, you are an electrical being. The body is electric, y'all. The body is electric. What can I do to reverse or cure scarring alopecia? It's on your head. What you can do, you have to hit that parathyroid and that thyroid first to get rid of the scars. And then you have to get all that acid from out under the scalp layer of your scalp. And you might be dealing with a parasites too. Then once you do that, you can get on my miracle oil, but you're gonna have to cleanse the acids. Get on the intercellular cleanse, open up them kidneys. Make sure you get on a dewormer, a parasite elimination, restore that gut, and we're gonna have to bring some calcium in. So thyroid and parathyroid to get that calcium going, with some sea moss, of course, with some sea moss to get that calcium back in, for we can actually see what calcium is. Calcium is a buffer. Calcium is a buffer to acid, y'all. That's why calcium is so important, because it's a buffer to acidosis. Whenever you losing hair and you're going bald, something is burning that out. What's burning it? It's acids. So we have to get rid of that acid first. Get rid of that acid. Get you on. So what I do for you, for real, I get my miracle oil, parasite elimination. I most definitely get the lymphatic system and the intercellular cleanse and 3 bitters. That's what I do. And I'll start from there. Just jumped in. Thanks for sharing. It's all good, Anna. So I should take sea moss while taking the herbs to heal. Yes, because sea moss got the minerals in it. It's going to build you. What I suggest is you get raw purple sea moss, though. That's where all your true minerals is at. This is good, too, the superfood powder plus, but this is more for energy and building. But if you really want to nourish that cell, get raw with it. Get real raw with it. Do you do a chelation protocol as well? My chelation protocol, all chelation mean is getting rid of mucus out of the bowels or out of the intestines. And my chelation will be what I showed at first, y'all. Will be my parasite elimination, and my parasite elimination tincture, and my digestive restoration. All right, and that's all chelation really means, is getting rid of mucus and plaque buildup. I mean, when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it. So yes, I do, Tamika. After listening to you, a cleanse doesn't seem as simple as I thought. What should I start cleaning? Hold on, let me see. What should I start cleaning and do everything come in a pack together? Again, you can get them. If you go to my website and you look under my protocols, you can buy them in bi-weekly protocols or you can buy them in bulk. It all depends on your money situation and how you want to do. A cleanse is simple. It's very simple. It's just we make it hard, brother. So give my office a call, which is on my website, and we can talk. I need a formula for rheumatoid arthritis. Ruticular arthritis. What I do for that, sea moss, bladderwrack, 3 bitters, and quit eating cheese, quit eating dairy products, get off anything that's acid, because what's happening is the inside of your joints are drying out and your bones are grinding together on top of your nerves. That's what arthritis is. So, and that's due to lack of hydration too. Hydrate that body, get a lot of water in you, spring water in you, clean them joints, get rid of the acidosis and corrosion, bring calcium in, most definitely get on them 3 bitters. Get on some sea moss. 3 bitters and sea moss, a good start from rheumatoid or ruticular arthritis. A friend of mine is in the hospital. They found non-responsive this morning. Diabetic coma, kidneys and liver are about to burst. Man, he can't speak. Only able to nod and say yes or no. Any suggestions? When it comes to that, for real, prayer. Because once they in the hospital, look, the hospital hate me. They hate me. I'm on a no-fly list. Like, I'm on a no-fly zone in there. The hospitals and the doctors hate me. They see my black ass coming through. They start shutting doors. They don't like me at all because we be in there terrorizing them. You know what I'm saying? Going in there showing them patients and how much of liars they is. So once you truly in the hospital, you in their care. And you know what I'm saying? Why do you say grape seed? Why do you say grape seed? Grape seed is one of the best seeds you can take. Grape seeds. Love it. Grape seed oil. Grape seed. Grapes. I got a book that I want y'all to buy too. Y'all can buy it off Amazon. This book is called The Grape Cure. Hey, buy this book. And if anybody buy it, tell them Yahki sent you. They can cut me a check or something. The Grape Cure. All right, by Joanna Brandit. I think I said her name right. Y'all know me, I ain't big on pronunciation. Y'all see that? Man, buy this, man, deep, showing how, man, grapes, man, look, grapes, blood cleansers, lung cleansers, tissue regenerations. And then, you know, I'm biochemist, so I get into the chemicals of things, man. So many tannins in them, so many flavonoids in them, curcumins in them. I mean, it's so many things inside of them that will truly heal the body. So y'all better quit laughing at me. Hey, look, I never sit up here and act like I know how to speak, boy. How long should you be on the foundation for? Until they gone. Get on them foundation 4s until they gone. I eat mostly plant-based. That's good for you, Queen. I'm proud of you. I mean, you can... Tamika, you can say that. Again, it's in moving away toxins, period. Moving away mucus. What's inside the mucus? Inside of the mucus membrane, once it's stagnant, you will find fluoride, aluminum, and mercury, and etc. So it's still tomato. We saying the same thing. I'm just getting to the key root of the problem here. You see what I'm saying? But chelation means you're moving mucus out of the body. Now, what hides inside the mucus will be the things you just listed. I consume a lot of herbs, missing something. What is your website? My website is on my... All right. Kawhi putting it in the description box now. All right, but I need out ASAP. Where do you buy your grape seeds? Your grapes with seeds? In the loo. Only place I find grapes with seeds in the loo is off of Shackelford and Florissant at that Snooks. At Snooks. I found them at Dearborn's one time. But look, they don't even sell them. They don't even sell them deals at Whole Foods. That's crazy. When you find your grape set, you truly will find them at Snooks. Reiki healing. What do I think about Reiki healing? These are plaques that I got for Reiki healing. So I'm actually a master healer when it comes to Reiki healing. I don't like the name because the name traced back to demonic entities, but we can call it energy healing. Let's just call it that, Ruach healing. Truly utilizing the energy of the body. But I'm actually a master Reiki healer. I don't like the name again. The origins of the name go back to some demonic stuff, but it's very, very good to align the body, though, and get the energy flowing properly through the body. So if you want to do that the Hebrew way, I can teach you that. What type of diet do you suggest in your protocol? Here go my diet right here. All right, it's 10:14. I'm over my time. I'm going to explain my diet real quick, and then I got to get up out of here. I got a lot of work to do. This is my diet. My diet is on my site, too. I only suggest a raw plant-based diet while you on my cleanse. If you want to get real deep into it, though, my intense level 3, all fruits, raw fruits. But this is actually on my website. Scroll over my store button, go down to free downloads, download all of them free papers. Look, with that being said, I love y'all indeed in the truth. I hope y'all found this video to be edifying and very knowledgeable. If y'all got any questions or concerns for the next thing y'all want me to teach on, make sure y'all put it in my inbox, and I have somebody go through and look at them, and we can get the next lessons going. Most high willing, I'll see y'all Thursday. Shalom, shalom. Love y'all indeed in the truth. Peace.